morning guys, it's Kathy from Moloko, again in Byron Bay, and it's another stretch of the beach that I'm running on this morning. Absolutely stunning, and it's just a little bit more windy this morning, so yeah, finding it harder to run. The sand's a little bit softer, but hopefully that you can see what I'm seeing. This beach, I really don't know how long it goes on for. It's just amazing. As I said to you yesterday, my scope, it's one of the deepest beaches in New South Wales, maybe even Australia, I don't know. Wow. Yesterday the tide was extremely low. The tide seems to have really risen today, but it just goes on and on and on. I really need to have some time to research the length of this beach. Who knows, but it just feels like it just is never ending. But as you can see, it is so incredibly white and soft. And because I've been on this sort of mini break, I've just done an hour on my emails this morning and then take the rest of the day off. I've been a bit slack in doing a few things because I really wanted to take some photos of our Molokos in the sand, because I think it'll be ideal here. The sand is just so powdery and fine. It's not like this back at my beach at DY, and I think it'll make really, really good prints. Looks like there's a fair bit of development though along this section of the beach. I can see some really beautiful homes up here. Yeah, the price of property, I was amazed at how much the property is here, although still cheaper than Sydney for what you can buy. With Sydney now being some of the highest property prices in the world is absolutely crazy, you know. And the lifestyle here is just so beautiful. People are just, oh, shit, sorry. Oh, okay, that's my joggers wet now. Just got drenched by a, sorry for swearing, just got drenched by a huge wave there. Great. Nothing like jogging in wet, sweaty shoes. And these are my new joggers that I only got 2 weeks ago, which were so beautiful and crisp and white, and now they're dirty, sandy, joggy. Anyway, that's what joggers are for, right? Yes, thanks guys. I hope you're enjoying this scope. Apparently it's going to be 37 degrees today. So that's, yes, oh no, I know. Anyway, they will dry out. They will survive, so will I. Yeah, but it's interesting because I jogged yesterday morning and I found it so much easier. Today I have struggled. Actually found a real tightness in my chest, so I don't know what's going on today. It's raining. Where is it raining here, guys? Is that in Australia, or are we talking somewhere international? Hello from Brazil. We love Brazilians, and you guys have some awesome beaches too. I remember when I was in Brazil, I loved the way I could be at the beach, and then in the background I had those beautiful volcanic mountains. Uh-oh, here comes the water again. I've just got to move back here. I'm sorry I'm moving around a bit. And it's snowing in Indiana. Oh my God, snowing. Isn't that amazing? Although that would be beautiful as well. I love actually wearing lots of layers of clothes. How far did I jog? Wow. Guernsey Channel Islands. Wow. And Sweden. Lots of snow there too. How far did I jog? Good question. I think I've jogged about 4 Ks at the moment. And where we're staying, we actually walk everywhere because we took the plane up, so we didn't have a car. And it's been wonderful because we're walking lots of serious Ks every day, but you know, it doesn't feel like exercise. Muito lindo. Is that good morning? I'm not sure what that means. Hello from St. Petersburg. I love St. Petersburg. I was there about 3 years ago when I went to Russia and did part of my Eastern European trip. Definitely going to get back there. Those museums and galleries and wow, churches. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so I really should get back to my jogging, but there's so many of you on this scope. If you give me some more hearts, then maybe I'll stay on this call instead of going back to what I should be doing, which is my jogging. But I always enjoy talking to you guys, and I just enjoy sharing this. And you know, I'm sharing this too because apart from, yeah, it is very, very pretty. Ah, that's mucho mucho lindo. Okay, mucho lindo. Am I saying it, pronouncing it properly? Good. Okay, great. Yes, so this is just to give you another insight into my life, which is living a laptop lifestyle, because I run my social enterprise Moloko, and haven't done a lot of travelling of late because I spent the whole year getting the business set up, but doing a lot more travelling now. And so this is actually meant to be a mini break, so I'm not meant to be working. Can I jog and scope at the same time? You think I should? All right, look, I'll try. Okay, let's see if I can do this. It's going to be very, very shaky. No, I don't think that's a good idea. It is really irritating for you guys, actually, and it's not that easy to hold this thing while I'm running. I already struggle enough just walking, and I hope I'm giving you a good view, guys. Yeah, but look, I've been to a lot of beaches around the world, and I've got to say, I think that Byron is one of the most beautiful. It's interesting what's happening, though, here in the society. There seems to be still quite a lot of the hippies, but it's really getting... I suppose they're really getting moved out, which is a little bit sad, because need motivation to get up early and run myself. Raining here, yeah. I'd be running inside the gym if I were you, or around the house. Plus you don't want to drop your phone. Yes, that's right. Hi there from England. Yeah, so anyway, what was I saying now? God, I've forgotten. Yes, I was talking about the hippies in Byron. So you still see some of those. In fact, I've seen a few rastas. Yeah, it's very grand running on this beach, I can tell you. But what's happening is you're getting a lot of money coming into this area, have been for quite a while. So that's driving a whole new sort of society here, which, you know, what do you do? I mean, that's the thing about tourism, isn't it? You know, it's a little bit sad sometimes. However, I still feel that there is still some of that essence of the hippies. Lots of... you know, lots of, what do you call them, the backpackers here. They're always out in force. Hey Tommy, how you doing? Hey Tommy, you must be getting ready for your own trip as well. So yeah, so it's an interesting place here where you've got some really, really swooshy, lush, beautiful accommodation to, you know, the backpacker hostels. And it gives you, I don't know, is that, you know, is that the future whenever we need to improve somewhere? And, you know, is that tourism? I mean, I much prefer ecotourism. Yeah, I know St. Petersburg must be very, very cold. Sorry guys, I'm probably not being very articulate this morning. I'm trying to enjoy this beautiful vista myself. Wildlife, you know, wildlife is really interesting. My husband actually said to me, because we wake up to the sound of birds every morning, and there's no birds here. We've seen a few crows and a couple of those, I think they're minor birds, right? The ones with the little beaks and the very cute little faces. But apart from that, we've not seen or heard any bird life. I believe there's lots of dolphins, and I had been considering doing a kayaking trip. But then when I saw what the guys do, they go out in their helmets, and it's pretty rough out in the ocean. They go and do that. I kind of got a little bit scared, I've got to admit. And then I've just enjoyed being a lazy bum, to be honest, because I don't get much time to be lazy. I brought all these books with me to read, and, you know, webinars and all sorts of things to listen to. And do you think I've done any of that? I also brought my journal to do some planning for my life this year, but again, I haven't touched that. It's feeling a bit guilty, but you know, this is meant to be my mini break. But you know, those things, when you love what you do for your work, those things to me are fun. I know that might sound a bit crazy to some of you, because I find it very hard to divorce my work from that's who I am. And so planning and connecting with other people for, you know, business is fun. It's really just, I don't even think of it as work, you know, but at the same time I realise too that I need to take time out just to do nothing, because my head is always full of stuff, new ideas. Wow, I don't understand that language at all. Is that Russian or Greek? Anyway, you guys are amazing, joining from so many different parts of the world. So I gather in Europe it's very late at night. It's about 8:15 at the moment, and there's quite a lot of you on this scope, so thank you. And although I'm not seeing that many hearts, you know I love my hearts. Hi from New Hampshire, beautiful part of the world as well. You know, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, we live in such a global village now, and we have access to, like we do here on this scope. It's just so amazing, you know, being able to connect with so many of you and learn more about, you know, your lives over there. Wow, Scotland, you're in bed. So where is it at 9:22? I can't see where that's from. Yeah, it's just crazy to think that some of you are in bed, some of you are in, you know, snow, and here we are sweating it out with temperatures today of going to be, you know, 36, 37. Yeah, love that though. But I've got to say, if I had to choose which climate I'd prefer, I still do prefer the warmth. But I do love the seasons. Hey, from Florida, do they need our flip-flops over there? We really want to get to Florida. Because I believe that, you know, the weather's pretty good all year round, right? Looking for countries where the weather's good all year round to get our thongs to. Because we need to get lots more shoes on kids' feet. There are too many children dying a day from poverty. Anyway, Washington DC, never been there. Plan to go there when I get to the States next. JS. We always wear flip-flops. Where's that? Who's always wearing flip-flops? We want to please check out our flip-flops because we believe they're pretty awesome. Our flip-flops can be found, for those of you asking, at Moloko, Moeloco. And Moloko means dream crazy, because it's my dream to inspire others to go out and chase those big, fat, hairy dreams, the ones that keep you asleep at night. You wake up in the morning with butterflies because you're so excited, but also at the same time a little bit scared. And, you know, to go out and make a difference in the world, because each of us can do so, even if it's on a very subtle level, like running past people in the morning, jogging and saying hello, you know, those levels of connection, making somebody else feel good. If you feel good about yourself, you're naturally going to radiate that, and you will affect every single person you come across. Anyway, I'm ranting again. You can see that I'm passionate about this sort of stuff, and that's why I need to just be walking on the beach and just meditating and reflecting and just being and not even really thinking. Did meditate again this morning, which was beautiful. Yeah, it's just such a great way to start your day with meditation and this. What more could you ask for? Hi from New York City. I was there 2 years ago with my sister. Loved it. Always do love New York, actually. What's about this? Never heard of that town. Yeah, Byron Bay. Look it up. It's up towards the border of New South Wales and Queensland, and it's known both internationally and by Australians as a beautiful holiday place. Beautiful beaches, as you can see here, and lots of wonderful restaurants, cafes, shops. Hi from Belgium. Wow. I spent a lot of time in Larnaken, where my ex came from. He actually came from Maastricht, so we would go and visit his relatives every year. At 30 Rock, work at NBC Network. So, sorry, someone's working at NBC Network. Are you a journo or a reporter? Anyway, wow, there's so many different people. I'm sorry I can't respond to each of you. I'm trying to read all these messages here. Oh, okay, Kim, great. So you know where I'm talking about now, Byron. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm just going to swing the camera around again. We love Dr. Chris. Oh, Dr. Chris, Bondi vet, hey? Yes. Yeah, Bondi's another beautiful area of Sydney with beautiful beaches as well. Anyway, guys, hey, I'm coming to Australia performing. What can I see? Wow, what are you performing? Near 80 miles from me. Okay, so one of you is not very far from here. So, anyway, wow, you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. But listen, I will next be scoping tomorrow, as it's my last day here. Oh, you're a comedian. Fantastic. My brother does comedy too. Happy memories, Byron. That's great to see. I don't think it's probably changed a little bit since '97 though. Yeah, really, really windy today. Yesterday was perfect conditions. It was just so still, but today there's lots of wind. So it's going to be very easy to get sunburnt because you feel like you're actually quite cool. So it's very, very deceiving. And I've been really careful about getting sunburnt because I've had too many cases of that and it's just too ouchy and I don't want that. Anyway, and also really focusing on keeping up my fluids too at the moment. So I'm not so good with the old water intake. How? Now I understand my English is very bad. Right, where are you from? How far is it from Sydney? Look, I don't know how many Ks, but I know it took an hour in the plane and I think it takes at least 8 or 9 hours to drive. So yeah, it's a fair distance. We actually have a lot of Sydney-siders living here who've done the move, or a lot of people here, well, those who are wealthy enough with, holiday homes. It is about, I don't know, about 8:15 to 8:30. Anyway, guys, I need to get a move on, but please do scope in with me. If you're not already following me, do so that you get the notification, because tomorrow you're in for a treat. You're in for the lighthouse. I wasn't able to get up early enough this morning to go there, but it's our last day, so we'll definitely be going to the lighthouse. And that is just, let's see if we can zoom in a bit over here. It's over there in the distance here. And the lighthouse apparently has the most magnificent views. Anyway, it's getting really, really hard to see. Yeah, the other thing too, guys, that I was going to share with you is the way that there's just dogs everywhere running on this beach. Because a lot of the time dogs are not allowed on Sydney beaches, so that's really beautiful. Lots and lots of dogs running around here. Very, very big dog community. Anyway, I need to say goodbye now. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for all the wonderful conversations. Thank you for all the hearts. And if you like what you're seeing, I do such a mix of scopes because I really like to show you a day in the life of. Sorry, it's not always a day because I get a bit behind with scoping. But so I show you what I'm up to with being a social entrepreneur. Insights into my life, what I do each day, and quite a bit of that involves travelling around the place. I get to meet the most awesome people. Tommy, if you're still on, Tommy's one of the people that I'm talking about who's absolutely awesome. So we'll talk again soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Those of you who are where it's night, have a great sleep, sweet dreams, and dream crazy. Bye, guys.